How is it going, everyone? Welcome back into another day of NHL loveliness. It is the Power Play here presented by ProfitX. Welcome. Good morning. Grab your coffees. Oh, why did that just stop? There we go. Okay, we're back. Welcome back in. We have some really good games today. We have some fun matchups, some new line stacks. We have a lot of stuff working in our favor here today, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So, gonna go through again. The morning session is a little bit quicker. Usually, the afternoon one I go a little bit longer, mainly because in the morning we don't have all the news yet, right? Like teams usually do their morning skate between like 10 and 11, if they're on a 7 p.m. like Eastern game. So we'll see some lines. We have some lines trickling in, mainly Toronto. Looks like no Anthony Stolars, no Austin Matthews, Tavares, Nyes, Nylander are together, which will be fun. Other line changes, like we have this top line loaded up in Detroit, but they're not on the same power play. So they loaded up the line, but then they didn't load up the power play, which is interesting. Besides that, I can't think of many other teams. So let's do that first. Let's look at all the teams that played today. Let's see if anyone had changes of lines yesterday, because that's usually when you would see it, right? You would see it when the teams practiced yesterday or today, but we'll see. Okay, Buffalo's going to get fucking thrashed today. Most NHL players agree that playing in the elevation in Colorado is one of the hardest things to do in all of hockey. Now you're adding on to that and making it. Hold on, who the hell's calling? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. So going back into it, Buffalo's in such a tough spot today, man. It is a really tough one. Back to back, played yesterday against Utah. Teams hurt, tons of guys out, and then you're getting probably the hardest team to play at home. Colorado fucking is impossible to play at home, and they're rested. I feel bad for them. Is Calgary played today? I don't even know. Calgary does that. That'll be actually a really fun game. Sharks plus money. Hello, we'll be there in some capacity. What can I get? Plus 140 for the Sharks right now. They're 6-0-1 in their last 10. I'll take the plus 1.5 for a parlay, but there's some dogs available today. Ooh, Kings moved to minus 130. Wow, that's a lot of guys out. I guess makes sense. Ducks plus start. Today might be a dog day. Hella dogs day. Okay. I just looked through these lines to make sure no one's changed. So Calgary does play today. Sharon Govich on the top line, but that's from their last game, so it doesn't really give us much. Carolina, do you play today? You don't. Okay. Boston never changes their lines. I don't even know why I look at them. Chicago doesn't. Colorado, there's no way they change lines. Ooh, okay. Nichushkin might be out. Going to miss some time. So there'll be a line change here somewhere. He's definitely out. I'm assuming that means Olofsson comes in. I'm assuming Olofsson goes top 6. Has to, right? He's been really good for them this year. Columbus, Boone Jenner's out for a while. They said that this morning, so someone's going to get bumped up. Fantilli's been a fucking beast. I'll probably be on Fantilli again in some capacity, back-to-back for the Oilers. I don't think that team's really good. No changes here for Dallas from their last game, but again, they haven't had a morning skate yet. Detroit, we talked about. Edmonton won't have a morning skate because they played yesterday. Top line stays intact. Looks like Florida's kind of running the same old. Same here for LA, basically running what they've had the last couple games. Minnesota played today. No. Montreal does. They usually don't change lines. Montreal. They've usually been pretty consistent with what they've played. The Islanders do play late tonight, so Barzal and Horvat been broken up. Interesting. Rangers don't play. Ottawa does. Pinto coming off a brand new contract. I actually really like him today with that, but no line changes. Philly, Pittsburgh, no. San Jose played today. I doubt they change anything. Eklund will be in the lineup. He played last game. This line's so good. Macklin, Will Smith. If they're plus money again for the duo, I'll absolutely be taking it. Kraken, Kako yet to have a point in 6 straight games. I really don't really like him right now. They really should replace him on that top line, but this team's so mediocre in my opinion. We'll see. I want to see if DeCord's back. It might be Matt Murray or Grubauer again today, so that'll be fun. The Blues don't play today, do they? No, the Blues don't. So the next team up would be the Leafs, who again, this is all wrong. John Tavares is with Nylander and Nyes, and then everything below it just kind of drops. I'm not going to be playing Toronto today in any capacity. I don't think it'll be a Willie Nylander legacy if he can will these guys through. Vegas plays today. Mitch Marner, Jack Eichel back together against the Islanders. Sorokin's been really good in his last 4 or 5 games. He's kind of figured it out. Be kind of weary of betting against him. Looks like same old for the Caps, who I really just don't like to bet on. And the Jets never changed their line. So okay, I'm just looking, seeing if any lines came up. So a couple guys I really like today. We'll start with LA, Toronto. Toronto has so many guys out. Dennis Hildeby is confirmed in the net today. Give me Quentin Byfield for a point today. I like him a ton. I might make him my triple threat play today. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. He's from the area. I think, if I remember correctly, he grew up a big Toronto fan. There's going to be a lot of friends and family there in the game today. This second line's been picking it up lately. They've been really good. Him and Fiala have really found some chemistry. I believe the only difference is Byfield got taken off the top power play unit. He did. They added Perry. And they swapped these two out. So that's a little bit annoying. But I like Byfield today. I think he's in a good spot. Corey Perry on the power play has just been automatic. He's got a point in almost every single game this year. He's been really damn good. Really, he might be their best forward right now, which is hilarious. I do wonder, is today a Willie Shots today? Second. Yeah, I know it doesn't look good, but someone's going to have to shoot the puck without Austin Matthews. So it might be a Matthew Nyes day. I mean, he ripped last game after he got hurt, but Willie ripped last game too after Matthews got hurt. Someone's going to have to shoot the puck here. Is it JT? Could be JT. Someone's going to pick up the slack. I just don't know who. Washington, Florida, I really have no. Those are 2 teams that play really good defensive hockey, good goaltending. I really don't have an interest in that. I'd take the under, but 5.5 set so low. Sens, Bruins, I'd take the over, but Swayman's been pretty good of late, so we'll see what happens there. I feel like those teams have played 4 times already this year, by the way. They just keep playing. If I remember correctly, is Pasternak the one that shoots a million times against them? No. There was some stat that I used to keep taking. Not Pinto, not Zaka. I forget who it was. Was it McAvoy for points? McAvoy's been really good for a point, but that's not it. Still, he could be a fun Apple guy, actually, McAvoy. He's been hot. Literally not a single goal in this chart. So why would you not take the plus 128? Marat Kustadinov? No, it's Hustadinov. Could be fun. He's playing top line today. Plus 182 for a point on top line is insane value. Brady rips against Boston. That makes sense, Tulip. I knew there was someone in that matchup, but our poor king is still dead. If I remember correctly, this game's got insane matchups. Cutter, a man after my own fucking heart, dude. I love people who just shoot the puck on net. I don't bet as much shots on goal as I used to, but shot on goal betting is still my favorite. I really miss it. Take me back to the days. Larkin loves playing Detroit or Anaheim. If I remember correctly, was he the one with the crazy point streak? No, it might be DeBrincat. DeBrincat loves playing them. Raymond also does too. Cutter does too. This game's just gonna have goals. Holy fuck, this game's gonna have goals. I'm gonna play the top lines. Leo, Terry, Larkin, Raymond. I know Cat's with them, but Cat's not on that power play with them. So I leave it with the twos, the duos, because again, nothing pisses me off more. I wish they just loaded up the top power play, but Larkin, Raymond, Cat, or sorry, Larkin, Raymond, Leo, Terry will be the pairs. I also think someone's gonna have to shoot on this power play. I think Larkin shots get greatly affected here. Right? It's either Larkin or Raymond will shoot more. I don't think Finney and Danielson. I haven't watched enough about Nate Danielson. It's the second NHL game, I believe, today. Someone's gonna have to shoot on that power play, right? Like I know DeBrincat will take shots on this power play. I don't know who really is gonna shoot here. Larkin's more of a bumper net front guy, but someone's gonna have to shoot. Ducks plus money, some incredible disrespect. Incredible disrespect. The books just haven't watched the teams play this year. I'd take the Ducks plus 126 any day. Okay. I might go all dogs today. Really? The Bruins at plus 150? The Kings also aren't that good. I know Matthews is out. That's the one scary part today. I like the Oilers again today. I know it's a back-to-back. I'm not fucking touching the Sabres. All right, so we go for the Profit X parlay today. We're going all dogs. Sharks, Bruins, Ducks, maybe Stars. Do we want the Stars in there? Montreal's probably going to bounce back. Do a little plus 1.5 and then money. That's smart, Tulip. That's real smart. A visionary. That'll probably get us like plus 200, plus 300 on the dogs. If I do plus 1.5, though, do I then add in the Stars? Montreal lost last game, right? Yeah, they did. It was a disappointing game, if I remember. Oh, yeah, the Kings blew them out. Okay, yeah. 4-leg plus 1.5. Stars, Ducks, Bruins, Sharks. Plus 1.5. I don't think you could build parlays yet on no, you have to do it on your phone still. So I'll build that out. And then we'll do a stepped up dog lotto on them of actually outright winners. And then we take minus 1.5 as well because they're going to fucking win by 2 with an empty netter. And then we're actually all Jeff Bezos. Thoughts? I like that. All right, let's find some shot guys though today. Let me open up shot props. Let me see. What does the stats over score say? Who do we like? DeBrincat for shots is the top guy projected. Then Nathan McKinnon, Lark. They like Larkin. They like Kempe, Eichel. Cutter's not great, like that high. Austin's out today. No one really stands out. They like DeBrincat a lot. Nathan McKinnon projected over 2.3 points according to the model. I mean, you got to take Nathan McKinnon and everything today. The guy's got he's got like 14 points in his last 4 games. I mean, 22 points in his last 10. You take Nathan McKinnon in something today. You have to. I don't know how I'm going to play Nathan McKinnon, but he's got to be. He's a must. He's an absolute must. Is it as simple as Mac? It might be as simple as Mac. Top 2. The Flames are really bad defensively. They're giving up a ton of goals this year. Obviously, we know Buffalo giving up the 7th most. The Flames, but the Flames are at home. Flames are really good at home. They don't give up a lot of goals at home. 2.7. They're really bad on the road. But Macklin's playing like the fucking best player in hockey right now. Right? Like all this data and research when you could keep it real simple and stupid. McKinnon, Macklin, they're just on fire. I mean, might as well throw in Leo there, but I have Leo on a separate play. I don't want to double dip, triple dip. Yeah, it genuinely might just be Mac today. Call it a day there. Macklin's playing at a different level right now. Okay. Anyone else stand out for shots? Really quickly? Obviously, we talked about DeBrincat. And I think Nathan McKinnon will rip today. But he always does at home. I'm not really worried about him at home. car. Yeah, dude, shots just they don't hit the same, but when you hit them, they hit different. You know what I'm saying? Eichel's great for 3. If you want to build her, he's great for 3. And then I need to see who's the goaltender here. If it's Grubauer, we got to stack up Winnipeg in some capacity too. How's Connor been on the road this year? Pretty consistent. That's consistent for sure. Not as good as he is at home, but still consistent. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go finalize some stuff. I gotta get some graphics started to get done for you guys. I'll be back later today. The 5:00 stream will be the much longer one. At that point, we'll be able to we'll have all the lines, we'll have all the goalies, well, most of them set in stone. So we'll be a little bit better. Shelly should be back today. So we'll be back on live then. Appreciate everyone hanging out here today. I'm going to get some graphics out. I'm going to get some content out. We were really hot yesterday with the free plays. I want to continue that over today. Let's do that again. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today. I'm going to be back, like I said, 5:00. I'll be back on another profit stream tomorrow morning. How many games are actually? I don't want to promise that tomorrow. If there's 2, 4, probably could get one. Islanders on a back-to-back against the Mammoths. Fun. This is the fucking outdoor game that no one talks about. Not outdoor. Sweden? Yeah, the worst kept secret. No one's ever talked about this. 2 p.m. game tomorrow, so that's fun. So we'll have to do some same game parlay or something in that one. Regardless, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here today. I'm going to be back later today. I'm getting some content out, graphics out. We'll have some collabs out today. Big slate. Excited to get it started. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.